Hi friends, today's lesson is for Module 3, Lesson 25. Wait until you see the cuteness that showed up at my house today. Are you ready? Boom. I know, aren't they so cute? I mean, I was just loving all of them. The kitties and the elephants. And you know what? I love animals, but I also love math. And so I thought, we've been comparing things lately. I wonder if we could compare how many elephants there are to how many kitties there are. But you know what? It's kind of tricky to do that because they're all scattered around. Oh, elephants. You have a good idea? Okay, what are you going to do? Oh, you got a nice straight line. Oh, I like that. Kitties, can you do the same thing? Perfect. That's so helpful. Do you see why that's helpful for us? Yeah, because now we can compare the different lengths to the lines that they have. What else could we do to compare them? Yeah, we could count them. It's a lot easier to count them when they're in straight rows next to each other as opposed to scattered all around the paper. I agree with that. Hey, I'm so glad they came over because our learning goal for today says I can count and compare sets of objects, telling which is more. Let's go ahead and look at our elephant and kitty friends. Now, they are in a nice straight line, and it clearly sees how, yeah, there's probably more kitties. But I don't know, because they're different sizes. So, Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and count them individually and see how many are of each. So let's start with the elephants. With your good pointing finger, I want you to go ahead and tap on each elephant right in a row as we count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So there are 6 elephants altogether. Friends, question for you. How come I didn't do this? 1, 2, 3, and go all around town when I'm counting them. Yeah, that makes it too confusing, right? One of the really important things that you need to do when you do math is to stay organized. By putting them in straight rows, that helps us to be organized because it helps us to be able to count them in order and count on from where we began to the next number without getting too messed up. So let's try that today. Let's make sure that we're counting them in order and staying as organized as we can. All right, let's count the kitties. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there's 8 kitties. Okay, our learning goal said that we were going to compare the sets, but also say which one is more. So let's finish this sentence. Blank is more than blank. So what number is more than the other number? Ooh, you are good. Yeah, 8 is more than 6. I can clearly see that in my nice row because look, there's 2 extra ones right there. Or, remember how we used to draw the connecting lines? I can see that's the same. Oh, these 2 are more. So that's another way that we could compare them. But I like counting them in rows today, so that's what we'll try. All right, let's compare some more things because comparing is just fun. All right, here we have fish and zebras. All right, so how are we going to start this out? Before we can compare them, what do we have to do? Of course, we have to count them. Now I see the fish are kind of zigzag, so I don't know how many are there. Let's go ahead and count them very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 fish. Now friends, sometimes if you get confused or you get lost, you lose count, or if you just want to double check your work, you can go back through and count them again really quickly just to make sure you have the right number. That's totally fine. All right, now let's count the zebras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, there's 6 zebras. So we have 7 fish and 6 zebras. Our learning goal said that we're comparing to find out which one is more. So what would we say for this sentence? Blank is more than blank. What do you think? Ooh, nice. Yeah, 7 is more than 6. It's 1 more than 6. Perfect. You're doing such a great job. What I would like you to do right now is I want you to go ahead and get your dry erase board and a marker. Can you press pause while you go find those materials and then press play when you're all set? Okay, friend, do you have your dry erase board and your marker? Perfect. All right, we're going to keep comparing. Ooh, be careful because our fish are different sizes and they're all over the place swimming. And those unicorns are a little wild too. What I want you to do is, do you see how I have these empty boxes over here? Can you, on your dry erase board right now, just draw 2 empty boxes stacked just like that? I want you to go ahead and count the unicorns and then put how many unicorns there are in the top box and then count the fish and put that number in the bottom box. Okay? When you're done with that, go ahead and press pause while you do that good work and then press play when you're done to check yourself. Okay, you ready? You have your numbers filled out? Perfect. So remember, we have to count to see how many we have before we can compare. So I see 1, 2, 3 unicorn. And oh, the fish were tricky. I had to go slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fish. Perfect. Now, from just looking at this, can you tell me which one would be more? Blank is more than blank. What would you say? Oh, you're so good. Yeah. 5 is more than 3. I know, because if I were going to draw connecting lines to them, that's the same, that's the same, that's the same. Oh, there's 2 left over. So there are more fish. So 5 is definitely more than 3. Friend, what a nice job comparing. Let's do another one. Can you go ahead and erase your board? All right. If your board isn't erased, press pause while you finish up and then press play to go to the next one. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, I have a whole bunch of hardworking owls and penguins. The owls on top are clearly working somewhere, and the penguins on the bottom are heading to the library. What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and draw 2 empty boxes again. I want you to go ahead and count the owls and then count the penguins and fill in the box. All right? Be careful because there's lots of owls, so make sure you go in order and you count them carefully to make sure you get them all. Press pause while you do your good work and then press play to check yourself. Okay, you ready? So, how many owls did you have, friend? Perfect. 7, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. And how many penguins? Fantastic. 4. That's a little bit easier to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. So what would my sentence be, friend? Blank is more than blank. I'm working on that good learning goal here. Yes, 7 is more than 4. Perfecto. You are so good at comparing, which is great because our learning goal for today says I can count and compare sets of objects telling which is more. And that's exactly what we've been practicing today. Okay, friend, it's your turn. Here's what I would like you to do. I would like you to seesaw me and let me know. Let's compare the bowls of salad to the pears. So we see here are all the salads and then here are all the pears. I want you to write or draw 2 boxes that are empty and fill them in with the amount of salads, the amount of pears. And then I want you to write out this whole sentence and finish it. Tell me what is more than what. Okay? So you have quite a bit of writing to do today, but I think you can do it. And hey, friend, just as a hint, you probably, even if you don't know how to spell is more than, you can look right here on the screen and copy it. So there's no need to spell those words wrong because it's right there. All right? Take your good time and do a nice job.